40 years old. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 4 children.
The new guy got to make a certain amount of money.
Yeah. He got to make mid 6 figures. I make low 6 figures. So
what's mid 6 figures? Is that 200K?
No, that's too close to me. He has to make at least like 300 to 400K. 3 to 4, preferably 5.
Deal breaker for me would be making under 6 figures.
Okay, so what's the minimum? Just tell me what the minimum is.
$500,000.
He has to make 500K.
Yeah.
How much money does he? What's the least amount of money?
So I just did 500K. Sorry, you guys.
How much money does he have to make?
Shoot, at least 500,000. At least, I think, and grow.
So I know you guys are probably confused. Like, what are these women? So I titled them as the top 10% seekers. Now, the reason why I did the community post where I asked how much money a man makes, there's a significant amount of guys on my platform that make, you know, upwards of 191,000, which would be considered the top 10%. Now, for the ladies who go on these shows, you are essentially selling yourself to the men who make that much money. If you go on a show and you say, I want a man to make $300,000, you have to assume that those men are watching. So when you say certain things like that, you're not talking to the audience or the men who make less than that. You're specifically talking to the top 10% of men. How do they perceive you, or how do they feel when they see women come on dating shows saying such things? Since there are a significant amount of guys that make above $200,000 that subscribe to my channel, this is where you guys shine. And also for the men who don't make $200,000, if you did, how do you feel about the women who go on social media and say, my man needs to make this amount of money? And if you had it, would you date her? Does that make sense? So I'm asking specifically for that. And I want the women to understand how men may perceive you. If you go in there and you have these top 10% requirements. So some of those women had children. One of the women said that she made about 200,000. So they still, you know, going with that hypergamy mindset. I want him to make at or above my income level. Okay. So I wanted the ladies to get a glimpse. God, dog. Okay, for the top 10% seekers, poll complete, 67 votes. Deal breaker, 95%. 80-24%. Wife, 0. But you know what's crazy about that 4%? It actually mirrors the amount of men who voted when I asked how much money you guys made. It was 4%, over $250,000. So that may be those guys. So it may not be a thing. Like if you see a woman who asks for that specific amount of money and you make that or more, and she's attractive, she, you know, look right to you, then you may not mind her saying that she wants that man to make that much money. That's good. But bring on out Diego.
Bye. 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 Bye.